Let's begin by queering up gay culture. Camp creates a safe retreat for LGBTQ+ adults. Camp, America's premier summer camp for LGBTQ+ adults, is hosting its milestone 25th anniversary season this August 20th to the 27th. Since 1987, queer travelers searching for a unique, all-inclusive vacation have found relaxation, excitement, and a new lifelong community at a week-long summer camp experience. Though a rustic week in the Maine woods may not be in everyone's idea of a vacation, the LGBTQ+ traveler searching for a distinctive escape that's also a great value will find Camp to be a perfect choice. For an all-inclusive price of $1,825 for the week, less than $275 per day, campers receive communal lodging in simple cabins, restaurant-quality meals, over 30 outdoor athletic and creative activities to choose from each day, a different social event each evening, beer and wine, and round-trip transportation from Portland, Maine to camp. Reduced rates through Camp's unique staff program start at just $400 for the week and are available for a limited time and basis. For the past 25 years, Camp has enjoyed a return rate of over 50% returning year after year. If you are excited after hearing this, the space is still available for both campers and staff for the camp. Registration and more information on Camp's staff program can be found at campcamp.com. Well, it's interesting to me. I know all of you know my long association with Sawmill. Turned it into the co-op in around 2010. And Sawmill is the largest LGBT campground in the country. When I was involved in that project, Camp was a legendary name that we talked about at Sawmill because, first, they don't have a place like Sawmill in the Northeast. They have many gay campgrounds, but not like Sawmill. And this event really fit that basis because, first, it's clever in what they call it. Who doesn't like to say camp? Camp. We love camp.
It's very gratifying.
It's very gratifying, and the play on words is clever on LGBT.
Exactly.
And for those of you who have never heard of it, it's like a cruise in a campground in the woods. And so it's all-inclusive, very inclusive for the week. And so you make lots of friends. It's a very social setting. It's a lot of fun. And it's been around for 25 years, and
Incredible.
It's just growing and growing.
And with all those returning people, you must build some kind of family. I mean, clearly, if it's 50% of people returning, there's that familial bond that's created.
Yeah.
And so many people in so many cities across, in small towns across the country don't have access to anything like this at all.
Yeah.
And you know, and probably the most shady things there in a big group, which is very unusual in a large group of gay people, are the trees.
Really?
And that's really unusual, you know?
Really.
Well, it sounds incredibly rejuvenating. I know the friends of mine that have been there have come back and just said, that was incredible. I'll do it again, and so no surprise that it's got a 50% return rate.
Yeah. And Mateo, I'm curious, for a trans community, do you think a trans community would be attracted to something like this?
Yeah, I was about to say that I think this provides people with an opportunity to, you know, if you experienced camping or summer camp as a kid when you weren't necessarily able to be your authentic self, this is an opportunity to kind of have that experience that you didn't get to have before. So.
You know, one final thought. One of the things that I think is also very interesting about it, it's the #1 overcome objection that we had at Sawmill, because we call it glamping. And at Sawmill, it was like, well, just give it a try, and we think you're going to like it. The parties are great, the pool is great, the activities are great, the food is fun and great, and it's great. But you have to step into the pool. You have to put your toe in the water. And this is a great way to do it because they know what they're doing. It's all inclusive, even to the point of fly into Portland and we're going to bus you to Camp Camp. So if you're in Kansas City, you can come to Camp Camp just by flying into Portland, and everything is handled for you after that. It's fun.
Incredible.
We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show from Happening Out Television Network. In the model of PBS and NPR, we educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of the LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the stories going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.